Hey everyone, it's Dr. Russell, and I'm back for our second talk in our series about fertility. So, a couple weeks ago, we talked about things we can do to improve egg quality, but this week we're going to talk about the other part of the equation for sperm. So, for sperm, just like for eggs, there are several different kind of factors that we look at. So one of the things that we consider when we're looking at sperm quality, so to speak, is the actual sperm count. So we have seen a kind of disturbing trend over the last several decades that men's overall sperm count has been decreasing quite dramatically. And there's many different theories on why this is happening, but we do know there's an overall trend that is seeing where men's sperm count has been decreasing. And again, we don't know exactly why. There's different reasons we think, but that is a very common pattern we're seeing and something that we'll talk about trying to get those levels up. We also look at what's called morphology, or how the sperm look. So most sperm are actually not healthy looking. They might have two tails or two heads, or maybe a misshapen head, or missing a tail or part of a tail. So the majority of sperm actually are kind of strange looking. They don't look like what we think of a typical sperm, but you only need that one sperm, right? So we want to increase the percent or ratio of kind of not morphologically correct sperm to having a higher percent of more morphologically ideal looking sperm. So a nice looking formed head to the sperm, and then a tail that can help it swim. So morphology is another consideration. Also just motility, so that they're able to swim and do what they need to do. And then overall quality of the sperm. So a lot of things similar with the eggs. We talked about antioxidants and oxidation, so that can affect sperm as well. So I wanted to touch on a couple of those different components and talk about some things that we know that can help with that. So the first thing is motility, so making sure the sperm can actually swim to the egg and where they need to go. So one supplement that really helps with that is acetylcarnitine, or L-acetylcarnitine. So it just has been shown in research to help improve that motility, so that those little swimmers, as you see my promo picture was the fish, because they should swim. So acetyl-L-carnitine has been shown to help with that. And usually we do gram dosages, so, a significant dose on that, but that can really be helpful, especially if that's the major issue. Another thing that same thing with eggs, is those antioxidants, especially as we age, we're exposed to more oxidative stress over time. So getting in good antioxidants, so not only vitamin C, vitamin E, but also CoQ10, which I know we talked about for female egg quality. But CoQ10 has been shown to be a great antioxidant. It also helps the mitochondria. So what powers those little swimming sperm is going to be those mitochondria that I believe we talked about for the female egg as well. So they need that energy powerhouse source to be functioning properly for them to kind of make it where they need to go. And then, so that's two tips so far. So we got L-acetylcarnitine, and then CoQ10. And then the third thing, that's one of my favorite herbs, it's definitely becoming more popular. You probably have heard about it. I know I've talked about it before, is ashwagandha. So it's a traditional Indian herb, and I use it a lot for women just because of thyroid, but it also is really beneficial for men in what we say virility. But there's been studies showing that, and I want to get the numbers right because it sounds so crazy, that for sperm count, using ashwagandha increased, in a study, men's sperm count by 167%, so more than doubled. It also increased motility by 57%. And then it also improved hormones like testosterone, which is needed to make good sperm, and obviously libido and sex drive and all that. So ashwagandha is a great herb for fertility, especially for men. Again, as you can see, this study shows that had pretty profound effects on that. So those are my kind of top 3. There are many other things that can affect sperm quality. And in addition, it's not just the egg and the sperm. Obviously, there's the uterus where it inhabits. Is there anything going on with that? So just want to give you a little kind of glimpse into what can be done for fertility. So hopefully that was helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions or comments or anything. I always love to hear from people and kind of know what you're thinking or how things are going. So.